Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr and we're going to be playing this map, Isle of Wight. Now, the Isle of Wight is, of course, an island off the coast of England, on the south coast of England that is, in the UK. And it's not only just an island, it is also a county of England as well. It's one of England's counties, or ceremonial counties. It's its own thing, basically. So yeah, it kind of runs itself. And it is full of interesting places all the way across the island. So I think today we will explore it, every nook and cranny of the island. Let's get straight on with this. We'll keep it on move, have a little explore, and yeah, let's just get straight on with this. Let's go to the Isle of Wight. Alright. So we're in a populated location. That's good. I was worried that it was going to chuck me into the middle of nowhere. So this is interesting location. Maybe this is like the River Medina that comes into the island. I think possibly it's going to be along here. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. This is like obviously a new build here, so not somewhere I've ever seen before. But yeah, it does make sense. We're looking south here, down the river, and there's not. Well, I think there's rivers in Isle of Wight, but this is the main one. This is the big one that comes in on the north coast of the island. So yeah, I do like an island. I like the fact that it's all contained in one land mass. Very enjoyable. Right, yeah, so I think what we're looking at there is potentially down to Newport. So are we along here, possibly? Is that a bit too obvious? I don't know. I guess there's these ones as well. Could be up here. I don't think it is. I think we're probably going to be on the River Medina. I'll be shocked if we're not, to be honest. Maybe we do a little bit more research before we start thinking about pinpointing on the map. Let's go up here. Looks like a main road of some sort. Isle of Wight bike route there. So that could be potentially signposting to this, maybe. But I guess we're on the other side if we're... That could be that, I guess. Yeah, here we go. There's a roundabout up here. It's going to have a sign. Oh, I've overshot it. There we go. So yeah, Cowes is to our north. That makes sense. Newport and Ryde, Sandown, and obviously Portsmouth for the ferry. Barton Manor roundabout. So possibly we're down here, maybe? Oh, not too sure. Maybe we're here. Doesn't look populated enough there. Are we in the wrong river? Are we in the outskirts of Cowes, possibly? Maybe down here. Oh, it could be this. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it, you know. We could have started on this road here, and then this is the roundabout here. Is that what it says? Yes, Barton Manor. It does say it. It doesn't stay on the screen, but there it is. Barton Manor roundabout. So that's where we are right now. So I think we started there, possibly. Let's go back to the start. Right, yeah, we have this factory here. So I guess that's this. Cowes Power Station. Yeah, there we go. So did we see that? St. Wilfrid's Drive. Did we go past that? Possibly. Possibly. Maybe this has been built, actually. Maybe this has been built. But I reckon that's St. Wilfrid's Drive there. It's the only entrance. So let's just go up here and have a look. Ah, look, it's built now. Can we get it? Yes, we can. It is St. Wilfrid Drive. So yeah, we were along there somewhere. So we've got these houses that are that way facing. So that's them, I believe. Maybe it's not. I think we're about here. There's a little gap in the houses there, which I think is this road. So yeah, I think that's where we are. Possibly there. We're not going to be too far wrong. Let's do that. Oh, we are going to be too far wrong. We were a lot further down there. Oh, that's me, isn't it? That's on me. That's on me, everyone. I've lost nearly 100 points. 99 yards away. Come on. Not the best start to this episode, I must say. But there we go. Just on the outskirts of Cowes. East Cowes, specifically. Very cool indeed. Next round, then. See what we get. Good. We're in another populated location. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to be just dropped in the countryside. It's not as fun. There's a lot of map work when you're actually on the map trying to get where you want to go. It's not what you want to be doing. You want to be looking around these towns and cities and villages, I guess, for somewhere like this. Colwell Road. Kenwood Park or something like that. I'm not too sure what that means. Let's have a look. You can see houses there. That's to our south. Okay. So this is... Yeah, this must be on the... towards the Needles, actually. Freshwater Way. Yeah, signpost for freshwater. Actually, yeah, I think we might be in freshwater. Could be Yarmouth, of course. Totland 3054. So yeah, freshwater's here. Totland. Signposting to Totland and freshwater. So possibly we're in Norton Green. That would make sense. I don't know. Don't know yet. Let's have a little look down here. There's another sign here. This is going to help us. Should pinpoint us this. So Totland is to our southwest. There was another thing on there. Yeah, Yarmouth. So we're on the 3054. So we're on here. So yeah, Norton Green is looking quite good. Yes, Colwell Road. Yeah, we're getting there. We're honing in. How far does Colwell... Ah, it's just between those two junctions, really. Change to Hill Lane. Ooh, maybe we started in here. That would make sense. But let's go back to the start. Yeah, we could probably use this. Norton Crescent? Is that? Ah, Norton Green, that must be. Okay, so I think we're here. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I think that there is this. That would make sense. Right, we're on the junction then. So I think we're about there. Let's do it. Yeah, good. Redeemed ourselves there. 5,000 points. Perfect score. Acquired in Norton Green. Very much on the west side of the Isle of Wight. West Wight in the Totland freshwater area. In Norton Green, of course. Very good. Next round. Yeah, I've never heard of that place, but I have heard of Totland and freshwater. I guess if you live on the Isle of Wight, you'd know exactly where that is. Let me know if you're from the Isle of Wight. Be interested to see if there's any Isle of Wight residents watching these videos. Niton Village, that says there. I've heard of Niton. Is that near... I think that's near Ventnor, right? Black Gang. See, there's a place called Black Gang Chine. I went to on a school trip once, I think, years ago. I mean, Isle of Wight, if you're from the south coast of the UK, you probably went to the Isle of Wight on a school trip at some point. Or at least, well, you may not have done. What a lovely looking sky and scene that is. Very French, very south of France, that. Right, let's just no, let's go back to the village. We're going out of the village there. So I think this is Niton. That would make sense. Saying like Niton School or something like that on that sign. Yeah, it looks like a lovely, lovely place. But yeah, I think this is on the south coast of the island. So looking out towards the English Channel. But I think Niton doesn't feel like it's seasidey. Although it might be. Niton, Undercliff, Ventnor. Yeah, so Ventnor's to our east. That makes sense. Newport's to our north. Yeah, that makes sense. That is helpful. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can pinpoint. Oh, look, Niton's there. That makes so much sense. So yeah, I think we are. Yeah, there's Black Gang. There's Black Gang Chine. There we go. That's the place I went to. Yeah, I was there as a kid, I think. Black Gang Chine. On a school trip. And I may have even gone through Niton. Who knows? So yeah, there's the family grocers. So yeah, that is where we are. I didn't actually take much notice where we were to start, which is, well, poor showing, really. How close were we to the village? No, I think we're on that main road. I think we're on here. Maybe Church Street. There's a bus stop there. So possibly we're there. What happens up here? Ah, yes, it goes single one-way street. That's what I'm trying to say. One-way street. So yeah, that is, I think, exactly where we are. Let's get back again. Yeah, I think so. So got those houses there. I think we're in line with that. That makes sense. Let's do it. No hanging about there. That was good. In Niton there on the south coast of the island. Very nice indeed. And that's our best score of the game so far in round 3. 2 yards away. 5k in the bag. Let's go. Countryside. Our first countryside round. Which is fine. There's a lot of country roads in Isle of Wight. It was only a matter of time. Briddlesford Farm Dairy. Not too sure what that is. Whether that is the location or that's just a van delivering something or picking something up. Entrance next left. This might help us up here, but they might just say Briddlesford farm, which isn't going to help. Yeah, it is. Briddlesford is the actual place. This feels like it could be quite central though. Feels quite hilly. So maybe in the, well, not Highlands are they, but like the central hills of the Isle of Wight. I've cycled around the Isle of Wight, and I tell you what, it was tough. It was tough. I think it was like, is it about 50, 60 miles, something like that. It might be more than that actually. You don't think of it as a hilly place, but it really is. Newport Cows Ride. So yeah, it does feel quite central, doesn't it? We're looking north. So Newport is actually signposted to our west, and Ride signposted to our east. So that would probably put us this sort of area. Maybe like Arreton, somewhere like that. Possibly. Although it's signposting Ride, and maybe that's East Cows. So would that then put us up here in this sort of area again? Because, yeah, Newport's that way. That would make sense. It would actually make sense if we were here, wouldn't it? Because it's signposting to East Cows. Ah, Briddlesford Farm. It was on this road here, look. Briddlesford Road. Lushington Hill. That is a lush name. Let's be fair. That wasn't a pun. Genuinely, it's just a lush name. Right, Briddlesford Farm. That's a huge area. Briddlesford Butchers. They've got it all. They've got it all. So, okay, we started... oh, actually, I think we started down this road. Let's go back to the start and just see if we can work this out. Yeah, we're looking west directly. Yes, I think we started there. We weren't too far from this road. Little Town Lane. That's exactly where we are. And then... yeah, that's definitely it. It's just about pinpointing where we were on that road, really. So yeah, it starts curving up there. Curves to the right, though. It doesn't look like that. Okay, I think we're about there, actually. We're not that far down the track, are we? Maybe a little bit. I'm going to just go for that and just... let's just do it. Ooh, that is lovely. 1 yard away. Best of the round. Awesome. That was a good pinpoint, that. I'm quite impressed with that. Very impressed with that. Good. We're at Briddlesford there. Briddlesford Farm. Just, well, sort of between everything, really. Not far from Wootton Bridge, Haven Street, Newport, that sort of vicinity. You've got the railway just over there, Haven Street. That's the Isle of Wight Steam Railway, not too far. Maybe that will come up on the Heritage Railways episode at some point. Who knows? Cool. Next round, then. And final round, actually, I should say. This has been rather fun, hasn't it? Sort of remote sort of start location. Although, obviously, there is residents here. There are residents. What does this say here? Public footpath. Might give that away there. Not too sure. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, very out in the sticks, should we call this? In the countryside. Follow the countryside code. Remember that one? Shutting gates and all that stuff. Can't remember the rest of it. With hills in the background. Byway. St. Lawrence, does that say? Something Downs and St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence. Not too sure I've heard of that place. Oh, look. St. Lawrence is down on the south coast again. Ooh, maybe we are here. Although, it doesn't feel as hilly, this area, is it? I thought the hills were like in here. No, maybe they were. No, I just need to... I need to probably whittle this down. Do you get it? Whitwell. I'm trying to make a joke about that. It's not really funny, is it? Okay, let's have a look at this village. Or town. I think it's a village, though. Maybe this is St. Lawrence. Although, no, St. Lawrence is a coastal town. This doesn't feel coastal. This does feel quite countryside-y, if you will. Looks like a very pleasant location. Very pleasant. Looks like it's in the foothills here, or maybe it's actually just in the hills, really. So where are we? We should be able to find this, though. Should be able to. Central, that says. No, not sure that gives it away. But that does make me think we're not down there. We're kind of maybe a bit more up here. Maybe sort of Rookley, that sort of area. Branston, maybe? Brantstone? Possible. possible. Okay, let's go up here. This might give it away. Smoking Jack's. Cool name for a pub. Look at that. A slice of the US in the heart of the Isle of Wight. Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that a lot. Interesting. Right, we've got the Southern Vectis bus here. They are the buses of the Isle of Wight. They are. That's an interesting sight, isn't it? With the US and the Tennessee flag there. But we're getting distracted here. We're getting distracted. So, Smoking Jack's. I don't think this is where we are then. Because it doesn't really suit that sort of village. It's more villagey than that. That was just one straight road with a few houses. Possibly down here. This feels more like a village that I would say this could be. Let's look at St. Lawrence. Let's have a little look. No, it's definitely not this, because this is on cliffs. I've been here. I've been through here. And yeah, it's on cliffs. It's not Niton again, is it? We didn't see this here, did we? Don't think so. I meant earlier, not in real life. Okay, we need to do a bit more looking, I think. We can't just assume that. Wroxall, I know exactly where that is. Let's go back to the start. Wroxall is down near Shanklin and Ventnor. Yeah, there we go, because the railway line used to come through here, and it doesn't anymore. They lost their railway line a long time ago. Just goes to Shanklin now. I'm sure they want it back. There's the Smoking Jack's, that American bar, pub thing. We started in the sort of a suburb, didn't we? Did we start maybe up here? Possibly. Let's go back to the start. We started here. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I think we started... Possibly that was the house we started at. Let's do that. Look again. Although, I'm not sure what that means there, but this suits this house. It looks the same. It's got that annex bit. And there's a little road there, which does happen on there. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we got it. That makes sense. Let's go for that. Let's do it. Cool. 7 yards away. I will take that. Not bad at all. They're on the outskirts of Wroxall and Ventnor, really. Between the two, on the south coast there of the Isle of Wight. Very cool. Let's have a look at the results. Not bad at all. Not bad. We just lost points on that first one. It was just my misplacing of the pointer. But I can live with that. I can, I think. 18 minutes 49. Not bad. Have a look at the breakdown then. Let's have a look. So, nicely spread out. None sort of in the populated areas over here. Sandown, Shanklin and Ryde. And none actually in Newport. So, that's quite cool actually that we got mainly villages. I actually rate that. Let me know if you recognise any of those locations and if you are from the Isle of Wight. I'm always interested to find out. It's a lovely place. Not been over for a while, but I only live in Portsmouth, so it doesn't take me too long to get across. Go across on the Fast Cat from Portsmouth Harbour. There we go. I think we'll leave the video there for today. Hope you all enjoyed a little trip around the Isle of Wight. Nice little island adventure, of course. But there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, I will catch you on another video. Take care now, and goodbye.